We've all been there and we all remember that point that you decided, I'm gonna play the drums. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Maybe you saw one of your favorite bands on a late night show. Maybe you saw Benny Greb do an awesome solo. Maybe you looked up some YouTube clip. Maybe you saw how cool Tommy Lee looks and thought, maybe I can be that cool. I know I did, right? So you decide you're gonna play the drums. You save up. You buy this awesome drum kit, or what seems awesome to you. My first drum kit was a Ludwig rocker kit. They don't even make anymore. It's a beginner kit. You get it and you learn how to set it. You set it up just like it's set up in the magazine. So toms are like facing this way and the cymbals are like all out like this, and it's all set up weird. And then you sit down and what do? You don't know what else to do. You're so excited, but you don't know where to go. You're lost as a deaf bat in the dark, right? You don't know where you are. Okay, the first thing I did was I sat down and I thought, well, I think the groove to that Weezer song is pretty easy, so I played the Sweater song, which is essentially this, very badly. This is how I played it. Like, that's me. If there would have been videotape, I'd be cringing right now. So it's a point that we all cross. It's like, what do I do now? I'm so excited, but what do I do? This is gonna be a fun, simple, and applicable groove. I'll play it for you real quick, and then we'll go into how to play it. That's it, that's the groove. And to me, that's the key when someone starts the drums. We have to immediately, bam, give them something fun that they can do and latch onto. Now this groove is part of a downloadable series called A Beginner's Guide to the Drums. It's on sale for $12.99 until tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. 8-video pack. It goes through how to set up your drums, the 3 different match grip positions, American, German, and French grip. It goes through 3 different rudiments, single stroke, double stroke, paradiddle. It goes through 10 different very applicable drum grooves that'll instantly have you playing tons of songs, and it goes through 2 different drum fills so that you immediately leave with things that you can use. This is one of those drum grooves. Now, why do I consider it a beginner drum groove? Well, it's all 8th note based, so it's all going to be unison notes. Your hi-hat is going to be playing 8th notes, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Your snare drum is going to be playing a little bit different of a rhythm, but between the snare and the kick, they're going to be covering all the 8th notes of the measure in unison. That's why I would consider it a beginner drum groove. You know, the first drum groove we usually start people with is the We Will Rock You groove. Rock you, boom, rock you, boom. We all know that groove. Now, what we want to do is find some other similar easy grooves that go to popular songs. Have you ever heard the Coldplay song Clocks? I know, maybe you listen to them late at night, maybe when you're sad, maybe when you're with your girlfriend, so she thinks you're all sensitive. Oh, he listens to Coldplay, it's got piano, that's kind of neato, right? Whatever it is, you can play clocks after you learn this groove. This is the bagoo-goo, bagoo-goo, bagoom, bagoo-goo, bag. That's why I teach this to students when they start, because they can immediately go, bam, I can play a song. It's so cool because I can play a song. We need to relate it always back to the music. So we have 8 notes on the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The snare drum's going to be playing 1, and then we have and 2 on the kick drum. 1 and 2. Then we're going to play that 3-note pattern again. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So it's a 3-note pattern. It takes 3 beats, and we can play that pattern twice. So 1 and 2 and 3 and. Then the snare comes again on 4 and on the upbeat of 4. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Speed it up. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, and then you eventually get it up to the tempo that is clocks. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so once you learn this, you can not only play a groove, you can play a song. And that's what's so important, is relating this to music. That's what I do in this packet. I relate all of this back, all 10 grooves. I play one that's a Coldplay tune. I play one that's Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. We play one that's a reverse boom chick. We play Four on the Floor. We got the Motown. We have all of these different grooves that immediately you can go and apply to a song. So hopefully this has helped you if you're a beginner. Hopefully this has given you somewhere to start. If you want a series of exactly what you need to know when you're starting out the drums, everywhere from how to set up your drum set properly, because how do we set it up? We usually set it up, you know, those catalogs come and it's like they're trying to show off the drum set, so they have all these times. So I'll go into a beginner and a lesson, and he'll have his drum set set up like, you know, one over here, and I'm like, dude, we got to tear your drum kit down and reset this, because this ain't gonna work. Right? So I go through the basics of that, how to find the fulcrum of a stick, the fulcrum point of a stick. We go through all of that. If you're interested, the link's below. I also want to know, how long have you been playing the drums? Put that in the comments section below and let's start a conversation. I'll catch you guys soon.